比我们讲话大声。那我要出去找了没有？什么意思？出去找那个 video 出来，在电视。You can put the video.
Slow.
Dia volume sangat kurang. Can hear the voice. Kalau guna mic yang ni, dia kuat. Dekat sini je. Don't click the things. We can hear the voice now. I know. You didn't click this one. Open. Sorry. Can you put the intro video? We have 1 more minute. Don't go yet, just stay in there. Hi viewers.
Hi, welcome to TV FKI.
I'm Deidra.
I'm Yumiko.
And we are streaming live from our studio, and this will be our first live, and I'm pretty much excited.
Me too, Deidra. So what are we having today in our live?
Today we will be discussing about the operating systems, and you are allowed to drop your comments, anything regarding the operating system that we are going to discuss in the chat box below.
Okay, at the end of this session, we'll choose a random commenter and call them to discuss about our topic today. So there are a number of operating systems, and I'm very much confused on which one to use.
So do I. Out of Linux, Macintosh and Windows, I'm sure I don't really know the difference between these three.
Yes, you're right. I only know that using Mac is cool because of Apple.
And it's pretty much expensive too.
Yeah, but the functions are almost the same.
I doubt that. If the functions are almost the same, then why they have different names?
I didn't think about that. It's better for us to come up with a head-to-head comparison between Linux, Macintosh, and Windows.
Yes, you're right. Let's discuss about the basic difference and history of these three. Windows was first released in 1985 and it was supposed to be graphical user interface on top of MS-DOS.
Yes, and all features of MS-DOS were later integrated in Windows 95 release. It was a huge success and led to Windows transition.
Identically, Mac, which is from Apple, stands older than Windows and was first released on 1984. It began as graphical user interface right from its inception.
Exactly. And in 2005, the design and structure of macOS was changed to Intel x86 based architecture.
Comparatively, Linux was initially developed in Finnish University. It was released in 1991 and designed for GNU developers.
Also, GNU developers later integrated it into Linux. It is open to consumers and everyone can use as per their specifications.
And out of these three, Mac is oldest and Linux is the youngest.
Yes, you're right. So let's look into the file structure of these three.
Wait, Yumiko, we have to go for a short break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Bye.
I'm a Mac.
And I'm a PC.
What's with the big hand?
Well, I figure it's time to show the world my position.
Really? Well, that's what I was trying to do with this ultra hip t-shirt I designed on iLife.
Number one. Don't want it goofing off.
PC. Such a whiz with those numbers, you know that we can't both be number one.
I was here first.
That's debatable. Let's not argue about it. I mean, we're the only guys in town. Check us out. Look around. There's nobody else.
You're right. No one else.
No one.
Hi, I'm Lennox. And there are an estimated 30 million Linux users out there.
How long you been standing there?
Long time.
Boy, you sure grew up fast.
Welcome back, guys.
Okay, that was a funny advertisement, right?
Yes, and thank you for still tuning into our live channel.
Don't forget to drop your comments in the live chat feed. Okay, let's come back to our discussion on and look into the file structure of these three.
Notably, Windows follows a directory structure to store the different kinds of files of the user. It has logical drives and cabinet drawers. It also has folders.
Yeah, some common folders like documents, pictures, music, videos, and downloads. All these files can be stored into these folders and also new folders can be created. It has also files which can be a spreadsheet or an application program. It can have extension as .txt and .jpg.
In addition to this, Windows also provides Recycle Bin where all deleted files can be stored. Recycle Bin can be configured to increase its size. On the contrary, the file system for Mac is commonly known as Mac OS X. If you dig into your Mac's hard disk through Finder, you'll see many directories.
The root directory of Mac may encounter when they visit their own MacBook. You can explore the file system and the directory structure by going to the directories like /application, /developer, /sbin, /temporary, and etc.
Whereas Linux has a completely different file structure from Windows and Mac. It was developed with a different code base and it stores data in the form of a tree.
Tree?
Yes, there's a single file tree and all your drives are mounted over this tree.
Okay, this picture shows the file structure of Linux like a tree structure for clearer vision.
And that's a totally different file structure of these three operating systems.
Absolutely. You have to be really comfortable with it before using it.
And practice makes perfect. Okay, now let's look into interchangeable interfaces.
No, stop, Jutra. You spoke a lot and we are going for a short break now.
Okay, be right back. Bye-bye.
Hello, I'm a Mac.
I'm a PC.
And I'm Linux. Well, well, fancy pants. New outfits, huh?
I figured I'd give myself a new look. I call this Vista Leopard.
Oh, thank you. Ooh, fits nicely.
What's that?
I keep up with the latest trends.
And people just share that stuff with you?
All the time.
Wish I had a jacket like that.
It might work on you.
I'll probably wear this for another 6 or 7 years.
Vinyl?
Leather.
Nice.
Hi, welcome back to TV FKI.
And that was a relatable, funny advertisement again. And now let's get back into interchangeable interfaces of these operating systems.
Alright, Windows interface was not interchangeable until Windows 8. Windows XP had some improvement but not par. Start menu, taskbar, system tray, and Windows Explorer.
The same thing. Conversely, Mac has a facility to bridge virtual network interfaces. This can be done by going to System Preferences and managing the interfaces.
Nevertheless, Linux is easy to switch interfaces. You can switch the environment without having to carry all installations.
You are right, there are utilities like GNOME and KDE which help in catering those needs. They help in focusing on different aspects.
I see. Both Linux versus Mac versus Windows are popular choices in the market. Though all three are widely used, there are significant differences between Linux, Mac, and Windows.
Yes, Yumiko, Windows is dominant over the other two as 90% of users prefer Windows. Linux is the least used operating system with the users accounting for 1%, and Mac is popular, has an overall user base 7% all over the world.
Yes, when it comes to the risk of malware, Windows is the most prone. This is due to a larger user base, and Linux is very unlikely to be affected by malware, while Mac is similar when it comes to malware.
And on the other hand, Windows is expensive and cost starts from $100. Linux is free and anyone can download and use it. Mac is costlier than Windows and the user is forced to buy a Mac system built by Apple.
See, Linux is free, guys.
And all these operating systems have their own pros and cons actually.
It depends on the user's choices and preferences on what they are expecting from the operating system.
A final tip for y'all, Windows can be used for playing games, Linux can be used by programmers, and people who are interested in graphics can use Mac.
Yeah, this was a very clear comparison between all three operating systems.
Yes, and now I'm clear on the functionalities of all three operating systems and I've decided which to use now.
And it's time to reply our live chat feed.
And okay, we just got our phones and let's see who is lucky today. Hi, Ho Jae.
Hi, morning, madam.
Hello, Yiti.
Hi, Jenny.
Hello, Pan.
Hi, Bell Bell. Bell Bell.
Lingish, Mac is expensive lah. Yes, it is quite expensive when you compare with Windows and Linux.
HY, you same with me. I support Windows too.
I'm a loyal Windows user, madam. Yes, madam, me too. Windows forever. Okay, what is operating system? Okay, operating system is software that allows user to run other applications on a computing device.
Okay.
The next.
Next question, why we use Linux from Ho Jae? Okay. Why we use Linux? Software and the server licensing required to install Linux is completely free and can be installed on many computers as required. Linux also has low or minimum controllable issues on viruses or malware. So it is highly secure and support multiple file systems.
Lingesh, have no idea about Linux or Unix. That's good. I think you get an idea after watching our live show.
Just go. What are the functions of an operating system? The functions of an operating system. There are many functions, so I just tell you the main functions. Okay, the example of functions are resource utilization, memory management, file management, input or output management, and device management.
What is Linux? Linux is a best known and most used operating system. As an operating system, Linux is software that sits underneath of all of the other software on a computer and receiving requests from these programs and relaying the request to the computer's hardware. So the Linux, it controls the hardware and also the program, two in one.
Okay. Eating can explain the main purpose of the operating system. Okay, there are two main purposes of the operating system. First one, operating system is designed to make sure a computer system performs well by managing all these activities. Operating system also provide an environment for the development of code and execution of programs as well.
Madam, love the way you do the program. Thank you, madam.
Doing ask which OS you guys prefer more?
I prefer Windows
Yeah, me
because
too.
I've been using only Windows all this while.
Yeah, we
Use
never
Mac,
try
I
other operating.
haven't tried yet.
Where is the next? What is Linux? Okay.
We just explain what is Linux. So expensive, you think, oh, which is so expensive? Windows, Mac or Linux? You
It is
think
also so cheap.
Yes, so cheap.
Lingesh is a gamer.
What is Unix?
What is Unix?
Unix is a family of multitasking, meaning they have a multi-user computer operating system that derive the original AT&T Unix. Between the developing of the Unix, it started from 1970s at the Bell Labs Research Center by Ken Thompson, Dennis Ritchie, and others. Okay, it's time for us to call the lucky user.
Okay.
The lucky commenter.
Yeah, I see there's one guy so active in our live chat there.
And we have selected that guy and we are calling him now.
Okay, Chingrong, you said what is the penguin? Penguin is the logo of Linux. Okay.
Okay, so now we are calling the lucky commenter.
Calling.
Hello, good morning.
Vanakkam.
So congratulations, you are the chosen lucky commenter today, and we thank you for commenting everything about the operating system in our live chat feed. So today we would like to ask you about which operating system you prefer.
Okay. Carry on.
Yeah, which operating system you prefer?
No. I prefer Windows.
Why do you prefer Windows?
Okay. Basically, I'm a gamer. I like to play games.
Okay.
If you want to know something, game companies will create normally they create game for the Windows platform. But if only the game has a good reputation, it became popular, then only they create for other platforms. So basically, Mac OS just has less game options, limited choices. Plus, if I decide to upgrade my PC hardware, it's much more cheaper compared to an Apple's product. Even you guys told me just now that basically Mac Mac and Windows have same performance, but this same performance and functionality, but with different price tag. As a user, I prefer better performance with less price, so I'll stick with Windows.
I see. So have you tried playing games in Linux?
I have no experience with Linux, so I don't know much about it.
Maybe you can try because Linux is free.
So one day.
Okay, okay. And by the way, thank you, Lingesh, for being an active commenter in our live
So
chat.
do I get any gift or prize for this online conversation?
Maybe we'll think about it and we'll let you know, Lingesh.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Lingesh. Bye
Okay,
bye.
bye.
So, guys, I think we are about to end our live show now, and we have made our choice on which operating system we want to use.
Yeah.
Have you made?
Yeah.
And thank you for all those commenters who are actively commenting in our live chat below. And bye, guys. See you.
Bye, and I hope that even you are clear about it and have made your decision. So bye and have a great day ahead.
Bye bye.